It's picnic time. It's time to make Mom's delicious potato salad, or at least try. Those of you who have been watching me a while, you know I like to put out all my ingredients. Celery, this was about, I don't know, about 2 stalks, right? The bowls to put the potato salad in. This will be excess if it doesn't all fit in here. And then we've got the dressing, which will be mayo in the fridge still. And then 5 potatoes. Wow, that seems like an awful lot for one person. And an apple pie for dessert. Woo! I've got company coming. I'm so excited. Company. And we are going to do a little grilling of chicken at the pavilion. Whip up the potato salad, chicken, apple pie for dessert. Hope you'll join us. Welcome to here, Serene and Simple Life with Joan and Cindy. Hey guys, thanks for joining me tonight for a cookout. Joan, how's it going? I think we haven't seen each other in 2 years, right?
It has been at least 2 years. Things are good, and I'm so glad to see you.
Well, thank you, Joan. Yeah. So, and you all, you came from Arizona, right?
Yeah, we came from Quartzsite.
Yeah, and that's where you and I drove in together in 2009.
Yeah, we were both newbies on the road. We started out together.
2019.
Yeah.
Wow, so exciting. And that's where you met Joan, because I just met you, Cindy, just a half an hour ago.
Exactly.
Thank you for coming along so that I could show off and give you my, you're welcome, give you my 2-second tour. 2-penny tour. Yeah, 2 cents tour. But, okay, so this is your first time on the road.
This is my first time on the road as a new nomad.
Mm-hmm. And did you have fun?
I did. The desert is awesome. I met so many people. It was so nice. Living off-grid, I mean, my camper was able to completely sustain me with the solar.
Oh, very cool, Cindy. So are you part-time nomad? Are you going to be stationary at any point, or?
I'm a full-time nomad.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, my plan is to go to Arizona for the winters and back to Maine for the summers.
Okay. All right. And okay, but you'll be stationary for a few months, right?
Yeah.
But living in your trailer or what have you. Yeah. Cool. And so do you have a travel trailer?
I have a travel trailer. I will have again a travel trailer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a little accident coming back with a blowout on one of the wheels.
Oh, but thank goodness.
Lost my camper. It's going to be repaired and sold on commission, so I don't have to go back to pick it up since I'm in Maine, and this happened in Texas.
Wow. So God was definitely with you.
God was with me.
Yeah, and
nobody
the angel.
Was hurt.
Nobody was hurt.
Injured.
Yeah, and you were with Joan, so you were in
I
good
had
company. Emotional, moral, mental. I know, that's awesome. And so, Joan, are you still part-time? Is that how you're doing things these days?
Yeah, part-time. I go out for the winters, and I go back to my sticks and bricks for the summer. And I keep toying with the idea, but like you say, I'm stuck. It's like, yes, sell, no, stay.
Yeah, and
right now I feel like I got the best of both worlds because I have a small place it's paid for and I can go back whenever I want.
Yeah, and the season that we're in here in this country, you've got something secure where, I've mentioned to you girls, and I've mentioned here on the channel too, that, or to my viewers here, that I'd like to own a piece of land. And rebuild, but there's so many variables and unknowns at the moment. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing, right? As long as they say as long as something works, why fix it,
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes. But okay, so before I make you two girls starve to death here, I think I'll get going on this fancy schmancy chicken. And we'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right. And just relax and have a serene and simple time here.
Thank you.
I came here and I made you starve for how long? While we cooked this chicken. Was it worth it?
Yup.
It was definitely worth it.
Oh, good, good. And then at the beginning of this video, I guess I had shown the potato salad. So now we're indulging in what I would like to be like Mom's, but I didn't quite nail it.
It's good.
It's very good.
Well, thank you. Fishing for compliments here. Not that much. I feel like we should have something else, like baked beans or something.
This is enough. This is plenty.
It's a gorgeous night, though, huh?
Big chicken breasts, they'll fill us up.
Yeah, that's true. Let's show off our chicken breasts. Look, guys. Woo! Chicken breast time. Ooh, and juice. They're juicy. Awesome. Okay, we'll get eating and then we'll do talking later. How about that? We were famished and now we're full. Is that correct?
Yeah, I say that's a food.
Unanimous, right?
Yeah.
And I'm always full of questions, especially when I meet new people, Cindy, as a newbie nomad, right? You're kind of like, was the newbie nomad, but no longer newbie now.
No longer newbie.
All right, so you're out in Arizona. Do you have a fun memory or something that was one of the okay, this is really cool. I really like doing this.
Meeting the people in the campfires. I love the campfires. We had so many good conversations and silly moments and roasting marshmallows and making s'mores.
Awesome. Yeah, campfires. I do miss that.
Yeah.
I do miss that.
We had them, when I first got there, we had them almost every night.
Yeah.
Wow, and the conversation is so random too, and as long as it doesn't get too big. I found at times we were in a campfire where you could only talk to the person next to you.
Because it was too big.
Right.
Too big, or
We had a small group. There were probably 8 of us, maybe.
Yeah.
From most of the time.
8
There's
to
about
10
8
people.
to 10 people most of the time in
Yeah.
our group. So we could have decent conversations with our campfires.
And a lot of
And
silliness.
so, and of course you had the unexpected mishap. With
Yeah.
and so that worked out, even though that was a bummer. Yeah, because people ask often too, I tell people we run with faith over fear. Faith over fear. You cannot live life with the what ifs, because then you will really literally be stuck.
Right.
But what if you need a doctor? What if your car this? What if? And so I'm sure you never anticipated this, but step by step you got through it, and you did the sensible things. Well, we need to call somebody. So what do you have anything that you want to?
I would say the biggest thing when it happened, it's unexpected. When things happen, they're not always expected. And, it's been on my mind before. What if I have a blowout when I'm going down the highway? Now I can say I know what it's like to have a blowout going down the highway. But luckily I wasn't alone.
Yeah.
Joan was with me.
Yeah,
She was my
but
moral support.
if you were alone,
If I was alone,
you'd be able to do it. Us women are stronger than.
I would have. After a lot of crying and worrying and
Yeah.
praying, then I've been like, all right, it's time to figure out how you're going to get yourself out of this situation.
Yeah.
And I would have. I'd
Yeah.
have pulled myself together enough to be sensible and
Right, and
figure
you
out
just
what I needed to do, who I needed to call
Yeah.
first.
and they say okay, an emergency. Well, and then not to be smart, but the answer is, well, you call 911 just like you would in sticks and bricks.
Right.
And if you don't have service, well, I don't know. And I've been in situations before too when you run with faith over fear. God is with you and He's watching over you, and He's going to give you tools and people and instruments and things to make it all work out.
Joan
And you learn from it.
Joan and I said that, God knew I was going to have a need down the road. And that's why things worked out so Joan and I could travel home together.
Absolutely,
This would have been
absolutely.
a lot different situation for me. If I'd been by
Absolutely.
myself.
And what do? You give God all the glory,
Yeah,
and
I
you
did,
praise Him and you
definitely.
thank Him, not for what happened, but for what He provided you.
Right. Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. So anything else that you want to add, that you want to tell the Serene and Simple Life audience?
It didn't make me want to give up the nomad life. I'm still going to do it. I just need to get a different camper now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be back on the road
Yeah.
doing it again this winter, going out to the same place that I just left. So.
Yeah, and the lemonades out of that is, now we talked here at dinner that you have pros and cons and you know more about what you want. So it's kind of
Right.
like a blessing in disguise
Yeah.
to a degree.
Yep.
Would
It
you?
was kind of like trying out a camper. Okay, I tried it out for a year. Know what I like, know what I dislike, know
Yeah.
what I'm looking for in my next ones.
Yeah, and you were full solar, and now you think, well, let me go with something that where I'm not full solar and not
Right.
totally reliant on that, and that's really cool.
Yeah.
Because we learn through those changes.
Right.
You know, I mean, even like with myself, and I share like the thoughts of buying land now, and why would you do that, Linda? You know, I'm here almost a year now, but hard to believe. But I like change, and I like new, and I like tweaks, and I like, you know, and that's when you embrace that. Life is so short, you know, and I mean, I'm going off on a bunny trail, but I think it's cool that even though you really liked your camper and you miss your camper, and if you had your druthers, as my mom used to say, you would have hoped that that didn't happen.
Right.
But there's always a blessing out
Yeah.
of the hardship.
Exactly.
So I don't know, that's
the way I
my
look at
preaching
it.
on that.
That's how I look at
Well,
it.
good. It's
Yeah.
nice to.
It's not ending it for me, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like, okay,
I can't do that
you
anymore.
did this, now you can't do it no more because you lost your camper.
Yeah.
I haven't lost my camper. Once it's sold, repaired and sold, I'll be able to get another one.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm happy for you, and it's really nice meeting you tonight.
No,
It's
it's
a-
nice meeting you.
It's a gorgeous night here. Okay, Joan, your turn. Now, you were stationary for how many months before you got back to Arizona? Just this
Oh, I
past
was-
time.
This past- almost a year.
You were at home for a
I
year.
was at home because that's when COVID hit. I kind of decided to hunker down and stay put for a while, and then I was involved with other things, and then I got sick.
Yeah.
That held me off, and
Yeah. So were you like as a part-time nomad? Because that's when you and I met, and you're still part-time. You know, because you have your stationary sticks and bricks.
Mhm.
Were you like couldn't wait to get going? Like
Yes.
was the walls closing in? And,
yes,
yeah.
I was getting buggy. Like, I gotta go.
I
gotta
gotta
find
go.
another rig. Gotta go.
Gotta go. Yeah.
Then on the phone, talking to my Nomad friend. Where you gonna be? When you gonna be there? I'll meet you. Okay.
Yeah, and friends that you hadn't seen in a year or two,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so now you've got that tribe built up where I haven't been to Arizona in a couple years, and so I know some people, but I forget a lot of people too because I haven't seen them, you know. And
when you're
so,
ready, you let me know.
yeah, and who knows? I mean, it's kind of strange how we might reconnect again if
I'm
if
sure.
whatever I'm doing along the
Yeah.
way. But so do you have a like aha or fun moment besides like the campfires is big, but I mean something new that happened that you really like? You went on a 7-day trip, and what else?
Oh yeah, we went on a 7-day trip. I got to see Joshua Tree, which is absolutely, everyone should go see Joshua Tree. It is beautiful.
Uh-huh.
And I would definitely like to go back there. And we saw a few little quirky things along the way. And we went to Anza Borrego to see all the statues in the desert, which are amazing. And Slab City, which is not someplace I'd want to stay,
It's
but definitely
artsy.
something to see.
Had you been there before? You hadn't been there
No, it was
before?
my
I went to
first
Slab
time there.
City the
Yeah, it
first
was
year with the
amazing.
yeah, it was.
And just the people and the campfires. I love the Nomad community. I mean,
It's a place too where I think you mentioned earlier, just kind of to let it all go, right?
Yeah.
Because you were totally involved in volunteering and being and put a lot of work into that the second year.
at the RTR.
Yeah, and so this year, this was because of things that were going on in your life, a time to
just recuperate and heal and, just
Yeah.
get strong again.
Yeah, and I miss the desert for that. I feel like a desert can be like it's so quiet. It's quiet here, but that's a different kind of quiet.
Yep.
And if you
When it gets dark, it's dark. All you see is stars.
Oh, yeah,
the only
that's
thing you can
another
see is
thing.
the stars.
yeah, and I don't like dark if I was hanging out totally alone in the desert, but I did
Right.
do that a little bit. But it is kind of it's a nice feeling.
And the
How dark it
sunsets.
can get. Oh yeah.
Oh, the sunsets
Oh, my
and
God.
sunrises
Yeah, yeah.
when
They
when-
never get old. Everybody says that.
And when
yeah.
there's a full moon in the desert, it's like daytime. I mean, you can see your shadow.
Mm-hmm.
on this desert sand.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm just awed by all that stuff. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I didn't mean to just put thoughts in your mind about something that might have happened that besides your 7-day trip or whatever, if there was anything else that was fun for you this year that you hadn't done before, or
I had a clam. I got myself a clam and set up a kitchen in my clam, which I really like.
that's cool. And I saw the clam
'Cause I
on
went
top
from
of
the
you have your minivan now.
Yeah, I went
because you
from-
had a high top before.
I had a high top Transit, and then I went to a Grand Caravan minivan.
Yeah,
so-
for some financial different goals and things.
Yeah, and
But you're missing your
I miss my Transit.
Mhm,
I do.
yeah.
And I would like to get another one someday when they hit
But
the
you had a
lottery.
goal, yeah.
Yeah, I did. It let me reach my goal, and I
But
have
the
no
clam,
regrets.
so you like the clam.
I like the clam. I got a 9-foot clam, and it served as my kitchen and my guest receiving people. We sit out when it was cold, put the heater on. It was good. And my shower, everything. I really liked it.
That's
that was a game
awesome.
changer.
Yeah,
for me.
I called it a game changer too, but I didn't use it that much. So it sounds like you really,
Oh, I had it up. I
you
used it every
really
day.
embraced it. Yeah.
And the parties. We had some couple of really good New Year's party. And
Oh,
a
okay.
really good birthday party for someone in the
Christmas, we
desert.
had a
Christmas
Big
parties.
gathering for Christmas.
Was
Yeah.
that when everybody like brought a dish or something?
Yeah,
Because I know
yeah.
you cooked for us a lot the first year too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun. Just
Yeah.
generally speaking. Met
Yeah.
a few new people. Got together with a few old people that I know from before, and I just thoroughly enjoyed it. It felt really good to be out on the
Was
road
there
again.
did anyone have like harmonica, guitar, any kind of things like that?
Unfortunately, not.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Yeah, there has been in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I think harmonica is what I remember. But gosh, I haven't been there since 2020, right?
Well,
Yeah.
that was when you were at the RTO with me.
Yeah, and then there was none in 21, and then 22 now. So, yeah, that's definitely something to get back to the desert. I like Tubac. Have you ever been to Tubac in Arizona?
No, where's that?
Well, it's way. I may be speaking out of terms here. It's way north, I think, and it's up near a national park. But I gotta look at
Is it
my
the Green Canyon?
no, or maybe I don't remember.
I'll have to look that
Yeah,
up.
Tubac,
Okay.
yeah, and really cute shops. And I was looking at something the other day in the Dollar Tree. It was like just a chintzy. Not putting anyone's decorations down, because if I saw it in your yard, I'd think it was really cute. But it was in Dollar Tree, and it was just one of those metal decorations that you shove in. Well, in Tubac, these specialty gift stores, they had things like made from Mexico. You know that it was hand labored.
Yeah.
You know, and they sat about this high and stuff, and I'm like, I gotta go back to Tubac just to
pick them up.
just to pick up something for the tiny cabin. Yeah.
And we went
Sounds-
to Tombstone too.
Tombstone,
that's
and where's that? And
in Arizona,
what's there?
Cowboy Town,
Cowboy Town.
Way
okay.
Up.
Oh,
all that
nice.
shoot out at the OK Corral, all that
The
good stuff.
movie
Yeah.
Yeah.
followed Tombstone very much.
Yeah.
A lot of the buildings and things that are in the movie are right there in Tombstone.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And-
And so you stayed on long-term BLM land where you pay $180 a year, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
And the benefit of that was that we talked over dinner that you were able to come and go this 7-day trip. You come back, you're still all set up, really nice. And they have vault toilets, although you girls didn't need them.
And they have trash. You don't have to worry about where to dump your trash. And they have water, so you can get water whenever you need
Yeah,
it.
and that's in
You have an
Quartzsite.
RV. They have a dump station.
Yeah,
If you don't have facilities in your rig, they have the vaults.
Yeah.
You know, the porta potties. So it works out good.
yeah. And I
And it's close to town.
and yeah, on BLM land you have to move every 2 weeks. So that's one of the very best things is you have your home set up there.
Yeah.
And you girls were there, what you said, from Thanksgiving till mid-April.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's almost 5 months.
For
That's
$180.
yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Well, thanks for sharing all your good stuff. It makes me
Thanks
like
for
want to
making
get
us
up and
dinner.
go. You're welcome. Thanks for coming. So we're just in the thank you club now, huh? Yeah. But yeah, so I like to go on a walk, so I'd like to show you down around the
Okay, let's
around
go.
the corner of the cul-de-sac, and
Let's go.
maybe we'll come back. And Joan, you brought an apple pie, so maybe we'll just cut into that apple pie and
Sounds like a plan to me.
yeah, sit on Rocky Pine Retreat, porch and have some ice cream and heat up the pie.
Mm-hmm.
Yum.
Yeah, I hope you'll join us. See you a little bit. Oh, there you are. Yeah, the light came on here.
Hey, look, see?
Oh my gosh.
What are you girls doing it on about?
There's lightning bugs out through the woods here.
There's
See,
one.
there's one right there.
Right
Wonderful.
there, see him?
Is it going to show out?
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna show up or not.
Right here in front of this tree. He's just
Oh my
One
gosh.
over there, and there's one over here.
You were saying we haven't seen lightning bugs since we were
I
little,
was
huh?
a kid. They don't have them in Florida.
Up over there, this one.
No lightning bugs in Florida, Joan?
No, I haven't seen any, and I've been there for a long time.
Oh my gosh. How do you like these little solars? They were a gift. Aren't they cute?
Yeah.
Those are neat.
Yeah. Oh, I just saw another one. Okay, well, I
They're
think it's
definitely out.
I think it's pie and ice cream time,
Yeah.
but I've got something else for you before that. So let's go on the porch. Surprise for you girls. Come on over here. You don't have to, but you can, or you can give it away. I've been painting rocks. Come on over here, girls. Come on over here. And I just finished them up recently. And I want you to look through them and pick one.
Aw.
So you go through and it either keep it or pass it on a hike or something.
Keep it.
Okie
Get
dokie.
out of the way.
And then, so look through and then tell me or show it to me when you pick one. You can keep
will
looking a
look.
while. Take your time.
I'm looking for one that pertains to my situation currently.
Okay.
And I would have to say it's trust.
Ooh, I was just gonna ask you, Cindy, why you picked that one, and you answered it.
I did. Trust.
Okay,
Trust in
and
the
let's
Lord.
see, what size did you pick? Okay, there you go. All right, that is from Rocky Pine Retreat, and you've been a blessing to me, and I thank you for coming and visiting.
Thank you.
Your turn, Joan.
I saw mine right away. Faith. Mine.
Faith. Okay, and why did you pick that one? Kind of on a specific, if you can. If you can, I know I'm putting you on the spot.
Because I have faith that everything will turn out the way it's supposed
It's
to.
supposed to. And just 2 minutes ago, what happened there, Joan?
You lost your keys, but we found them in the bag.
And where did I insist they were?
You thought you lost them on the road, and you
Yeah,
pinned
and-
them on your blouse.
I pinned them on my blouse. And you both were saying, check your bag. And I'm like, no, that can't be.
Yeah.
And you spoke and said, they're here. You're going to find them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we were going to be back on the road again. Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh. Okay. Faith and trust.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
You're welcome. Rocky Pine for dessert. Let me see, Cindy. Oh, my gosh. Did you taste it yet?
Oh my gosh, yes.
What kind of ice cream is that?
That is black walnut.
Yeah. Ooh, we're styling with the apple pie. And Joan,
I got the same.
same. You
thing.
got the same. You're in the Texas rocker. You're in the office chair. I think I'll be in my little sleeper over here, catnapper. And with that, thank you so much for coming and sharing some fellowship and fun time together.
Thank you
so
for having
thank you,
us.
girls.
It's been a pleasure.
Oh, you're very welcome. And blessings in your day, joy in the journey. You two journey on, safety, and joy in your apple pie. Perhaps you would like to come visit too. Fellowship, friendship, fun. Feeling very blessed. It's the next day. Memories now to last a lifetime. And come by and pick one. Take home just a little remembrance of Rocky Pine Retreat for yourself or to pass on. Indeed. Thanks for watching.